Hey, what's up? We're going to do some practice problems from the section angles and radian measures. So let's go ahead and get started. So if we see here, this first problem is asking us to draw an angle with given measure in standard form. For 450 degrees, what we're first going to do is mark the zero. Okay? We need to know that that is 0 degrees. This positive x-axis is always our reference point for 0. The next thing I notice is that 450 degrees is larger than 360, okay, which is already once around the circle. So imagine this being a track, and it's asking you where on the track you land after you're done running. See, it doesn't matter like how many times you go around. You need to find out where you are on the track at the last little bit, right? So you're going to like subtract off laps. Like if you did 2 laps and a quarter, you'll go like around, and then a quarter. So I'm going to subtract off like a whole 360 degrees. Let's do a full 360 degree turn. So now we've gone 360 degrees. And we need to find out how much more we're going to go to get to 450. So if we take 450 degrees and we subtract 360 degrees, you'll see we'll get 90 degrees, which is the remaining portion of how much we turn. And each quarter here is a 90-degree increment. So 0, 90, 180, 270, back to 360 or 0. So the answer to 450 would be one full turn around the circle, 360 degrees, plus a 90 degree. And the way we're going to mark this is with a line like that, and you'll mark that rotation is 450 degrees. Okay. So now on to 900 degrees. So again, we mark this as 0 degrees, and notice this is negative. So this, instead of going counterclockwise, is going to move clockwise. Okay, so negative 900 is moving 900 degrees clockwise around. Okay, so let's use the same logic with the laps. So 900 is much larger than 360, so let's go negative. So going this way, that one circle has gone negative 360 degrees. Okay, negative 900 is actually even more than just one time around. So let's do another full circle around. And now we've gone 360 plus another 360 for 720. So now we're at negative 720. And how much remaining from this 900 do we need to go? Well, the difference between negative 900 and negative 720 is another negative 180 degrees. That's how much more remaining we need to go. So we've gone 2 times around the lap, plus we need to go another negative 180 degrees. Looks kind of convoluted, but then don't forget the line that it's going to create. And we're going to mark this as negative 900 degrees. Okay. All right. So this next problem has to do with coterminal angles. So it says find one positive and one negative angle coterminal with the given angle. Coterminal, if you remember in the lesson portion, is an angle that like it shoots in the same angle. It just might have taken another loop to get there. So for example, 450 would be coterminal with the angle 90 because 90 is 0 to 90 is pointing that way. And so is 450 because even though it went an extra round in the circle, it's pointing north. Okay. So we want to find the coterminal angle, one positive and negative to this. So the tool that we have to do this is take this angle and either add 360 degrees or subtract 360 degrees. Because what that does is if you have an angle like this and you add 360, you're going to end up in the same place. Or if you subtract 360 and go this way, you end up in the same place. So this is not asking us to graph, but just actually get the numbers for this. So if we want one positive coterminal angle, we're going to do 255 plus 360 degrees. And that should get us 615 degrees. And then if we want one negative coterminal, let's do 255 minus 360 degrees. Okay. Which should get us negative 95 degrees. Okay. And these are our answers for this problem. All right. Again, now that we have negative 125, we want to find a positive coterminal angle and a negative coterminal angle. So a positive coterminal angle would be adding 360 degrees in order to get us into the positive domain. And if we subtracted 360 degrees, that would leave us with a negative number. So we're totally legit in doing that. So we're going to take negative 125 degrees and we're going to add 360 degrees in order to get the positive coterminal angle. And that should leave us with positive 235 degrees. Okay, the positive coterminal angle of this. And again, if we take our original angle and we subtract 360 degrees, we will be left with the negative coterminal angle equivalent to our starting angle of negative 485 degrees. So this would be our answer. Great. See you in the next one.